DNA Dialogue is brought to you by Igenity Feeder, powered by Neogen.
There's certainly risk for producers because of the financial stake we have in the cattle operations that we really need to protect our risk, and especially when there's things outside of our control that are happening in the industry, whether that's the general public or beef-centric issues within our industry, things such as Black Swan events that we talk about. So what can producers do to help minimize those risks is really very much from individual to individual. If you're able to withstand some of that risk and don't feel like you need to protect yourself, you know, that's a risk management strategy in itself, just saying I'm not going to have a risk management strategy. I think though for most people, taking into account that these events that may be out of our control, what am I willing to stand and how much risk do I need to protect? So there are ways to do that. Obviously there's the traditional ways of helping decrease your risk exposure, such as futures. Obviously there's the LRP program now, as well as options like put and take. So I think if you are at risk of financial catastrophe and can't withstand some of those events that are outside of our control, you should really consider those different strategies. More so on the other side is frankly, one way to manage risk is to always have continuous turnover of cattle and marketing windows across more times of the year. So for example, if I'm always marketing my calves as weaned calves, I'm really at the risk of what is the price every time in the fall on my marketing date. Whereas if I market a few dates, maybe I just slowly transition into going from one marketing date to 3, hold on to some of the calves, maybe put some extra weight on them, I spread out my marketing windows. That's one way to also manage risk. If you're a feeder, of course, the other way is you're continuously marketing cattle and continuously refilling those pens. Again, that's a marketing strategy that minimizes risk across different times.
Are you a cattle feeder looking to manage for a stronger and more profitable set of cattle? Look no further than Igenity Feeder. Igenity Feeder utilizes DNA to gain insight into your cattle's genomic potential, with the information to predict performance, quality, and economic endpoints for cattle feeders. Animals are scored and ranked in a simple format, driving more precise and accurate management decisions. Igenity Feeder gives you the power to predict days on feed, manage variability within lots, characterize carcass performance, and focus on metrics important to you and your operation. With the data provided, you will identify superior animals earlier and maintain high operational efficiency. Maximize your profit and optimize performance with Igenity Feeder.